B is here. Grace is here. Bif Naked is here.
Woo-hoo.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you guys?
Stoked.
I bet. Big tour,
Yeah, very exciting.
including a stop in Brampton at the Rose Theater.
Very nice place.
It's beautiful.
Yes, it is.
And you'll be gracing the stage there March the 8th. Tickets available right now to go check that out. So before we get to Bif, B, you're kicking things off. You're running the show to get everybody in the mood. Is that right?
Yeah, I'm so stoked. This is truly a dream come true. I get to open and then I get to MC the whole night, which I'm so stoked about.
I love that idea of merging like comedy and music and just making the whole night an event to be going on, right?
That's right. It's very vaudevillian.
A throwback. And Bif, 30 years of Bif Naked.
I know.
Isn't
Yeah.
that crazy?
Yeah. It's, I couldn't ask for anything better. I don't know what else to do. It's so fun, though. And it's like, it's a resurgence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, do you feel nostalgic towards old stuff? Do you feel like you're ready to just keep pushing for the next 30 years? Like, where's your mindset at when you realize, like, God, 1994 was the first album?
It's amazing. Honestly, it's amazing. And with the documentary, we get to see a rough cut, I think, next week. So it's going to be a nutty year coming up. Also, the anniversary of the book. We're doing a revised edition coming out. I don't know. We had already done Ibivicus anniversary reissue, and now we're going to do a Super Beautiful Monster reissue and a Purge reissue. So it just keeps getting better. And of course, with the new record, I can't believe it.
Yeah, it's unbelievable, really, is what you think. Like, you've just been such a staple of rock and roll in Canada for such a long time. And I love, there's a quote on your website that says, I owe it to my fans and myself to keep evolving. I think we all owe it to ourselves to evolve, but to have that extra sort of added thing with the fans and stuff, what do you do to keep yourself moving forward like that?
Well, as I get older, so do my fans.
Sure.
And we keep laughing. We laugh at ourselves all the time. We can't even help it because everything's funny. Getting older is funny.
It is.
And we forget how old we are. I think that in our heads, we keep thinking that we're 24 or, 20, 25 or even 30. So, we startle ourselves all the time. And we just keep laughing. And as the world is a bit of a dumpster fire, I use that term loosely because it gets distracting and a little bit disheartening sometimes. So I think that we do kind of tend to be a bit nostalgic, but it is escapism for us, and we find community in our mutuality. And so that's stuff that we have to cling to, man. And it makes us feel good. It keeps us happy, and it keeps us laughing, and we're able to, to live to fight another day. And it's good. It keeps us going.
I love that. And I feel like every time I hear I Love Myself Today, as much as, what was that, 96? Is that?
I don't remember. No, it was like 2000. I don't know. When did it come out? Yeah,
it's been
2000.
a minute.
Yeah.
It's been a minute,
Yes.
is the point.
Yes.
But every time I hear it, it just seems more relevant
Yes.
today with, like, people mental health and just
Yes.
having the time to, like, focus on, you know what, yesterday maybe wasn't my day. Today is my day, and I love myself, and
That's
it's going
right.
to be a great day. I think that echoes through and will continue to do so. I love that.
Every day is a new opportunity.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And we're going to keep them laughing. We're going to keep them singing. So you're doing all of these shows. Just for Laughs as well? You did that previously?
And Bif is so lovely and encouraging and like my biggest hype man ever. I did a Just for Laughs before. I was one of the new faces in 2019. But when Bif and I became friends close to a decade ago, I feel like I had just been trying to figure out, we had been daydreaming about what we could possibly do together. And the world of comedy in your shows just makes sense with storytelling and stuff, but I can't believe that it's actually happening. So I've wrote a lot of material for these shows and a lot of stories with Beth and stuff. I'm just so stoked to like make people feel good and laugh, and then I get to sit back and enjoy the show, which is so cool.
Yeah, that's awesome too. You get to see Bif Naked
Yeah,
every day.
at
That's
all the
fantastic.
shows. Yeah.
I get the fans must get a kick out of that then too, because they kind of get a little pull behind the curtain with your stories and stuff, and then you come out and rock, and like, what a fun dynamic that is.
I know. Biff is like truly the funniest person I know. She's so funny and unpredictable.
You're the funniest person I know.
And we go to great lengths to try and shock each other and make each other laugh.
We do. We do.
I will ask one more sort of nostalgia-based question to you, Biff. When you go all the way back, when you're first starting out and you're first like writing songs, what was your first vision of success? Like playing the Horseshoe or like a venue or playing in front of someone or releasing a single, hearing a song on the radio. Like before all of this, 30 years of Biff and the books and the spoken words and the live concerts and all this stuff. Like what was the first plateau where you thought, man, if I did that, that would be awesome?
Oh my gosh, I have to say it was Lee's Palace.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, Lee's Palace. I got the chance to play at Lee's Palace and see my video on Much Music right before we went on stage. It was one of my first solo tours, and it was the first video that I ever had on Much Music on my first record. Believe it or not, it wasn't Daddy's Getting Married. It was for a song called Tell on You. It was the only time they ever let me direct a video out of like 29 videos or something like that. And we shot it in a closet with me basically taking the underpants off a Raggedy Ann doll and beating this doll. And I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe that my song was being played. I couldn't believe it was on Much Music. And I couldn't believe that we were playing at Lee's Palace and that there were grown-ups there, like we called them record weasels. And I just couldn't believe it. I thought I could die happy. I had made it, and it was 1994. And I was just like, I couldn't believe I was at Lee's Palace. I was just like, I thought the stars were just, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it.
And
I
who
still
would've
get
guessed?
goosebumps. I still get goosebumps.
Who would have guessed you were just scratching the surface?
Yeah, it was
Unbelievable.
a dream come true.
Playing a bunch of shows across Ontario. You got Brantford, Mississauga, Ottawa, but the big one, Brampton, the Rose Brampton. Tickets available right now for that. We'll see you March the 8th. B, we'll see you. Grace, get some treats. Get Grace, get a Grace a treat.
Sleeping on a job.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.